Hi, everyone. Good evening. How are you? I'm so sorry for being late. I was running around just to get here on time. Yay, I managed. Well, not on time, a few minutes late, but I hope you're still there. So come on in. Say hi on the comments. Let me know where you are on the planet and what time is it. Hi, Susan. Glad it wasn't an internet blip. Yeah, it wasn't. I was really late because I just forgot that I needed this device to connect my camera so you could see the cards, and I was not finding it. So still, I managed 4 minutes late. Yay! So that's why. That's why. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Uh, Happy new moon in the sign of Libra. I thought we would be starting this new season or this new lunar cycle with the sign of Scorpio, but no, just for a few hours, the new moon was still in the sign of Libra, which is actually calming because Libra has this harmony, this calm, this beauty, this loving or caring approach to the world. So yeah, that's a good that's a good way to start Scorpio season because the sun is already in Scorpio. But we still have this little pause, balanced pause just before Scorpio kicks in, which is good for our emotions before they start to stir once more. We have this calming period. This lunar cycle, the theme of this lunar cycle is really the peace, the harmony, the love, so we can connect deeply afterwards. Kanu, dear, so good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. So, if there are any newbies around, be very welcome. Welcome to this new moon and tarot meditation session. We will be here for approximately 2 hours. And what will happen during those hours, or this time where we are connecting, when we are connecting, is that we will chat a little bit about this Libra energy, this calming and loving Libra energy. And then afterwards, we'll have a grounding meditation for us to be right here and right now, connecting with ourselves, with the ones that are gathered here, either online or on the replay, and also connecting with Mother Earth. And then I will do a collective reading, a collective tarot reading. Okay. Today we will be using this is the Portuguese version of the Good Tarot of Colette Baron Reed. This is the one that we'll be using, which is quite delicate, quite harmonic, quite beautiful, really connecting with the energy of Libra. So this is the one. And a collective reading, it is what it is. So I will not do one-on-ones here. I will just have a spread, a 5-card spread, for everyone that is gathered here. Okay, let's see what the cards have in store for us during this new moon or during this lunar cycle in the sign of Libra. Okay, and also please do not forget to bring a cup of water or a cup of tea. So you will be sipping throughout the session. You will be needing it. Okay, a lot. A lot of cleanse will happen. So you will be needing either the water or the tea or the herbal infusion to replenish yourself afterwards. Okay. Mm. So go ahead. If you'd like to take some notes throughout the session, go and grab your notebook. Light up a candle, settle in, and let's start. First of all, let me ask you, where are you in the planet and what time is it? For those that do not know me, my name is Alexandra. I'm in Portugal. I'm an intuitive healer and teacher. Um, and I'm in a beautiful place called Sintra, which is quite mystical. And it's almost 7 p.m. in the afternoon, almost 7 p.m. So today we had a rainy day, so it's very dark here. Hopefully the lights will help us for you to see the cards afterwards. But if not, I have a lantern to illuminate them. So hopefully it will not be necessary. Hi, Dawn. You are in Michigan. It's 1:54 p.m. Wonderful. Welcome, Dawn. Welcome. Uh, Anyone else would like to come and say hi? And I have a little cat running around, as usual, as usual. So I might have to open some doors in a while, but for now, everything is okay. She's there still. Hi, yes. Welcome. Where are you? Can we know? Hmm. Okay, so because I was running, I need to drink some water first. Hi Jackie, you are in Georgia. It's almost 2 p.m. as well. Okay, so this is really wonderful. Everyone connecting from around the world, uh, despite the time zones, despite the time difference. This is really amazing because we get to be right here and right now all together, right? Occupying the same space. Wonderful. So go on, come on in. And Kira, you are in the Netherlands, almost 8 in the evening. Yeah, we have 1 hour difference. Francesca, hi Francesca. Good evening, Alexandra. I'm in the UK. Okay, it's the same time. It is exactly the same time for us in Portugal. Hi, Randy. You're joining from BC, Canada. What time is there right now, Randy? 11 a.m. So you still have the whole day before you. Wonderful, wonderful. So be very welcome. Also, let me know if we have any Libras around. Do we? Because this is what happens with the moon. So the moon changes signs every 2.5 days, approximately. So right now, it's already in Scorpio. Like at this time, it's already in Scorpio. But the new moon, it rose or it woke up during the sign of Libra. So that is that energy that we are harvesting right now. That's the energy we are tapping into right now. And that the moon, it connects, well, it is ruled by the water, or it rules the water, and also the waters inside of us. And the water element is related to our emotions. So what the new moon does is to activate, in this case, the Libra's energy inside ourselves. We all have, like on the birth chart, we have all the zodiac signs. We have them all, even if they are not activated by any specific planet or any specific element, but they are there. They exist. Okay, so this moon comes to activate the Libra inside us. And because this is a new moon, which marks the beginning of a new lunar cycle. So for the next 28, 29 days, we'll be tapping into this specific energy. It is the theme that we'll be working on during the next weeks. And Libra is a sign of the diplomat, the archetype of the diplomat, the one that comes to balance everything, to equilibrate everything, or to recalibrate everything, specifically relationship wise. So the theme of the next weeks is about recalibrating close relationships that we have, even the ones that we have with ourselves. Okay. It comes like almost to open our hearts and experience the love, the self-love that we have. And that self-love then manifests towards the outside world. So close relationships, they are being seen, or they are being asked to be like under a new perspective. Okay. S says, I'm Virgo moon. I'm not sure if it is connected with Libra. Well, a Virgo moon is another kind of activation. So we all have the moon. Our moon sign is in a specific sign, and it gets more active during either a new moon or a full moon in that specific sign. So a Virgo moon actually comes to bring you down to earth. At all times, your emotions are bringing you down to earth. While Libra, it is an air sign, so it really gets, you know, a little more spacey, or a little more in your mind, or a little more in your concepts. Libra is about the concept of love. It's about the concept of close relationships. It's about the concept of beauty and harmony and balance. Okay, that is the energy of a Libra. Randy is saying I'm a Libra moon. So you are the one, or one of the people that will feel this the most. This need to a new start, specifically in your relationships, your close relationships, either outside yourself or with yourself. We are really being asked to balance all those and to bring harmony. Like there's a pause on the turmoil of this 2025, and Libra comes to bring that pause so you have space and time to put in some harmony. Okay. Francesca says, I have Mars and midheaven in Libra. So you are going towards being a Libra. That's one thing. This is very important. I am not an astrologer, okay? I am not an astrologer. So I can speak or can chat about the archetypes, like the meaning of each archetype, of each energy, but I cannot do like the reading of the birth chart. I did not study that. So just for you to know, okay? Just for you to know. And S says, my Libra is in my first house. Okay, that I know. That is your rising sign. First house is rising sign. So your rising sign, the way that you appear to the world as is as a Libra. People see you as being a Libra, despite your sun sign. And so before I was saying the ones that have either a moon sign, a sun sign, or a rising sign in the sign of Libra, they will feel this shift. This, it's not this shift, it's this asking for the shift with the energy of Libra. Something is stirring like in the background that is propelling you to really bring that harmony and that calm and that balance to your relationships. And even in the way that you experience the world. So Libra is all about beauty. Libra is oh, what's the word in English? Wait. It's like, oh, okay, I don't remember the words, but you will get what I mean. So, oh, it's ruled. This is the word. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet Venus. And Venus is the planet of love, is the planet of beauty, is the planet of arts. So everything related to this is being activated during this new moon. And so this Libra is asking you to see beauty in the world where you were not seeing or you were not paying attention. Is asking you to see the world as an artist, like where everything really connects and is beautiful. And that beauty brings you that harmony and that calmness inside yourself, opening your heart to new experiences. So let me see. You were saying, Francesca, yeah, you were saying you have Mars and midheaven in Libra. Jackie says Pluto is in my Libra. So, Jackie, Pluto is the planet of transformations. And so that I can also answer. So, Pluto, being the planet of transformations, is asking you specifically today, because it's activating the Libra in you, right? To transform something around your relationships, your close relationships, or even in the way that you experience the world. Are you experiencing enough beauty in the world? Are you experiencing enough arts and sensitivity in your life? So these are the questions that Pluto bring, okay, when you are activating the Libra in you. Nora, I am Libra ascendant, same thing as S. So your rising sign. And Jackie, you also have it in your sixth house. Yeah, that I cannot answer. About the houses, that I cannot answer. I can answer about the planets. I can answer about the energy of each sign, but about the houses, that's a whole other course of study that I do not know enough. So I will not speak about it. Okay. Again, I am not an astrologer. I just happen to love astrology and pinpointing these energies. So I actually do not have Libra activated in my birth chart. But I'm sure it is activating new starts because of the new moon. Okay, so this is for everyone. This is valid for everyone. It doesn't matter where you have Libra in your birth chart. You are being asked to activate something new regarding beauty, relationship, arts. Okay, maybe you find a new hobby. Maybe you experience uh, a concert that really resonates with you. Something is propelling you to go and search that beauty in the world. Okay, that can come as a hobby or not. Just experience, just experience. So, as I was saying before, Libra is the archetype of the diplomat, the one that really comes to bring balance to the situations, to get everyone getting along, even if that's an aspect of yourself. So, this is not just about the outside world, how you connect with the outside world, but also how you connect with yourself. And we all know that we need to experience it first inside so it can then manifest in what's around us. So, now, next few weeks, all about balance, beauty, art, and relationships. I cannot say this enough because this is really what we are needing, like the pause during this 2025, the year of big transformations, the year of closure, the year of karmic contracts coming to an end. So yeah, we need that pause. Okay. So let's embrace it. Let's bring Libra to our lives with a smile. Let it be activated. It doesn't matter what you need to resolve in your current situation. It doesn't matter. Experience the harmony. Okay. Experience the beauty of just being and existing. Just that. Okay. Do that pause. Do it for yourself. This is what this new moon in Libra is asking us. Okay. To see things in under a more more kind perspective or more calm perspective. Do not take things personally. Libra is very good at this because it is an air sign, and air signs are, they really live in the mind, and they really live with the concepts, the ideas, uh, while some other signs like water signs like Pisces or Cancer, they experience it really deep in their feelings because they are water signs, and water is all about feelings and emotions. Okay. Air signs, they are kind of detached. So they do not take things personally. And this new moon in Libra is really asking us not to take things personally. It's not about you. It really is about the other person, what they are experiencing. So you can contribute to any situation by doing your part and bringing that balance and that harmony into it. It only depends on you. Libra really teaches us this. Okay. So would anyone would like to share anything about the Libra energy? Go ahead and write it on the comments. Ooh, I have a hungry kitten that I really need to feed. So I'm so sorry, you will need to excuse me for 2 minutes because she will not stop until I give her the food. She's really hungry. Let me see if I can pick her up. No, she's just leading the way to the food is there, so I'm waiting for you. Please excuse me for just 2 minutes. I'll be right back. In the meantime, please write down any comments, any questions that you have regarding the Libra energy. I will be right back. Okay. Not that long. It was quite quick. Okay. So no questions, no comments. So we can start our session. So we can start the grounding meditation that will help us to really connect right here and right now, release the burdens of the day, or even if you haven't spent the whole day, maybe you will be cleansing the last weeks, maybe. So just let yourself be guided by my words and find a comfortable position where you can, well, be comfortable. Comfortable is the word. Be comfortable for the next 20 or something minutes. Okay, you can either be sitting or laying down. That it's up to you. If you are sitting, you can be either on a chair or directly on the floor. There's no rules about this as long as you are comfortable. Okay. And so just make sure that your spine is aligned. And you can help with that by rolling your shoulders back and imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head. That way, your vertebrae will be on top of each other and the energy can easily flow up and down your spine. And if you are laying down, please place your feet parallel to the floor. That means that your knees will be up and supporting each other, and that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the surface you are laying on. For extra comfort, you can put a pillow underneath the back of your knees and or underneath your neck. Okay. Also, either sitting or laying down, hands facing down, because we will be grounding. And this gesture helps us to do just that, helps us to connect with Mother Earth. So if you are sitting, you can either place your hands on your knees, on your legs, on your lap, directly on the floor if you are on the floor, if that is a comfortable position. Okay. If you are laying down, you can also place your hands alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your belly, your heart, your stomach. Usually we feel comfortable and comfy and embraced when we put our hands on top. As long as they are facing the ground, everything is okay. Everything is valid. Okay, let me just take some things out of the way. Okay. And so I invite you to close your eyes. Kanu, the meditation is about 20 minutes. Okay. Same as before. Same as the other sessions. Okay. So breathe deeply all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling as deeply as you can and exhaling as slowly as you can. Okay, let's do it together 3 times. Inhale deeply and exhale. Don't hold your breath, okay? This is to release every tension from your body. So inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let's do this. Let's do it once more. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. And keep breathing at your own rhythm. Releasing any tensions from your body. And next time you exhale, you will relax your shoulders. Inhale deeply, exhale, and relax. Feel your shoulders melting on your back. And then keep breathing. Melting the shoulders when exhaling. And next time you exhale, you will release every tension from your jaws. So breathe in deeply and exhale, releasing the tensions you may have around your jaws. Breathe in once more and out. And next time you exhale, you will release every tension from your eyebrow area. And you can do that by adding a gentle smile on the corners of your mouth. That way, this gesture will help us to release automatically every tension from our eyebrow area. So inhale deeply, smile, and exhale. Continue to breathe at your own pace, as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. And take your attention to your root chakra, located in the base of your spine, the chakra that connects us directly with Mother Earth. And imagine that you have a cord, a golden cord, coming out of the root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth, crossing every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. This golden cord goes through the crust and then through the mantle, through the outer core, and into the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath. And out. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. As deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. And take your attention to your physical body now. And notice where in your body are you feeling any tensions, any rigid parts of yourself? Which muscles are tight? Maybe on your shoulders, maybe on your stomach, maybe around your hips. Using your breath, when exhaling, you will push all those tensions down that golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. So take a deep breath in, exhale, and push. One more deep breath. Exhale and push. Let all those tensions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. This golden cord is functioning as a drain, so it can release you from everything that does not serve you right now. So let everything go and bring your attention to your emotional body now. And notice if there are any emotions lingering around, any sadness, anger, guilt, shame, whatever it is. Using your breath, you will also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath in, out, and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those emotions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. And take one more deep breath and push. Take your attention to your mental body now and notice if there are any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to-do lists. Let them come but put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. So they too are transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. She will now take care of them and transmute them for you, as they are not serving you right now. And take one more deep breath and out. And keep breathing at your own rhythm. Inhaling deeply through your nose, exhaling slowly through your mouth. So every tension can come out of your body. Keeping your eyes closed, imagine your aura around you. This is a neck-shaped shelter for your physical and energetic bodies that surrounds and holds your vital space, where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. So imagine the limits of your aura to be golden, and notice if there are any holes or any tears, any cords coming in, muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. So if you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. Cords coming in, you can cut them using a golden scissors or a golden sword. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Take a deep breath here and out. Any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let them go down that golden cord and into Mother Earth. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the objects you may have created. So let them go. Take a deep breath here and out. And now on the top of your head, imagine a golden rosebud. This rosebud rotates and has sticky petals that grab anything at their passage. This rosebud will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you, from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Take a deep breath and out. Once the rosebud has reached the bottom of your aura, you can also let it go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. And using your hand, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground so it too is transmuted, and put on a new golden cord, coming out of your root chakra and connecting with the center of the earth, going through all the layers of the planet until it connects with the core, same as we did before. This golden cord goes through the crust and then through the mantle, through the outer core, and connects with the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. And now outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. One rose in front of you, one on the left, one behind you, and one on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualizations, and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. If one or more of these roses does not look well, is dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted, and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses around your aura. You may have to do this several times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure you have healthy roses protecting you. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. And now on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. So let it enter your body through the crown of your head, slowly moving down, filling up your head with its golden light, and then your throat, gently moving down into your heart space and touching every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath and out. The sun continues to go down to your stomach, to your belly, to your genitals, goes down your legs, your knees, and exits your body through the soles of your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath here and out. And because this is a very intense energy for our body to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. If by any chance you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing the hands directly on the floor. And just before opening your eyes, take one last big breath and out, inviting yourself back into the room. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Open your eyes. Stretch if you feel like it, like you were waking up from a nap. And please drink that water or tea that you have, because you were releasing a lot of things out of your energetic system, so you need to replace them. This is the law of the universe. If you take out, you need to fill in. And water is one of the best things just to do that because it purifies and it helps you to be right here and right now as you feel the water inside your body. So you are back into your body and deeply grounded. Hi, Craig. Good morning. Just saw you now. Hi, Robin. Hi, Nicola. Welcome. Welcome. So, how are you? How was it, this experience for you? I was trying to find out if I could add some more light um, to this. Let me check if I can just use my mobile lantern to do it. Not this much, maybe just a little bit. I don't know if it will. Oh, this is too strong. Too strong, sorry. Not working. I could just put it just a little bit, maybe. Just a little bit. Well, it's a little bit better. Hi, Mira. Oh, Mira, you were not notified of the session. Oh, and missed it. No, it did not miss it. We just did the grounding meditation, so the tarot is still coming if you can attend. Uh, we'll attend the rerun later. Oh, well, I hope you can stay for a while and then watch the replay. Um, so would anyone would like to comment? How are you feeling after this grounding meditation? Did you feel anything clearing, getting out of your system? Do you feel more relaxed? Mira, I'm staying for tarot. Yay! Beautiful. So let me just check again if I can put some more light, even if it's just a little bit. Okay, because that was too much before. This is still too much. Yeah, for me it is because of my eyes. Some technicalities I still do not master. So actually I need to find uh those LEDs, those ring LEDs. Yeah, I need to find one to have it here because I used to have these sessions in the morning, so I had natural light. And now that they are on the evenings, they happen in the evenings, well, there's not much light. But I will figure it out someday. Someday. Okay, so Mira and everyone that was not here at the beginning, uh, we are using this tarot today, which is this is the Portuguese version of the Good Tarot of Colette Baron Reed. She has all this beautiful, beautiful imagery. Look at that. It's really delicate. It's really artistic. So it really connects with the energy of Libra. Uh, that's why I brought it. And we will be reading for the collective using this tarot. Amber, hi Amber. Love the sound of cicadas. Yeah, they are really busy tonight. Really busy. It's nice to have them around. So nice, so nice. So, what I will do is so collective readings, they come with a lot of words and messages, right? And some messages will resonate with you the most, and some will not, which is perfectly normal because probably they are for someone else that is also here, or someone that, if at any point any kind of message reminds you of someone, the message is probably for that person, for you to pass it on to that person. So take note of that as well. So how does this work? I will have a 5-card spread. I will explain each of the positions and I will tell you the story along the way. So I will turn each card by turn and I will tell the story. Probably at the end, there will be like a beginning, a middle, and an end to the whole set of messages there is coming through. Okay, so 1 out of 3 things may happen during this reading. One is that whatever is coming, it really resonates with you right now, right? This is so true. This is really happening in my life. This is really what I'm feeling, what I am experiencing. So these kind of messages, they come to validate something that you already know. So they bring you, so when we validate, we feel at peace, okay? Because it's something like, oh, it was not just my imagination, it's really happening. So this kind of validation really comes through and makes you feel calmer and at ease with the situation, even if it's a bad situation. But you will understand that it's really that what is going on. So this is one kind of message that can come true. Okay. The other one is that you deny what is coming through. Like, no, no way, this is so wrong. This has nothing to do with my situation. This has nothing to do with my relationship. This has nothing to do with my thoughts, with my emotions. Yeah, well, pay close attention to them, to those messages, because they are your shadow self talking. Whatever it is that you are denying and pushing and hiding from yourself, it's really what needs to be acknowledged. Okay. And they come as a reaction. So if you are reacting, even if it's a negative reaction, yeah, that message, it is for you. Okay. The other thing that can happen is that it doesn't resonate at all. You do not have any kind of reaction, not a positive one, not a negative one, just pure indifference. So those messages, they are not for you. They are for someone else. And probably you don't even hear those messages because our brain is very selective. So it resonates what it needs to. Okay. Even if it's not clear, it will resonate. And when it resonates, you get a reaction, either a good or a bad reaction, but you do get a reaction. Okay. So notice if somewhere in your body something resonates, okay, if something twingles, if you have goosebumps, if you feel like, I don't know, wave of heat, or if you even feel your energy shifting. So whatever it is that you are experiencing throughout the reading, notice that, okay? That might be just for you. Osnur, hi. You're here for the tarot. Can I? Osnor, I was just explaining that this is a collective reading. Okay, so I'm not doing one-on-ones during the session. I'm doing a collective reading. Hence, I was explaining what can happen. If you then want an individual one-on-one reading, you can connect with me. But please be aware that that would be a paid service. Okay, but anyway, you are free to connect anytime with me, ask some questions about what happened here in the session, and I can clarify it. Okay. And go ahead and write on the comments. Even I love when you also comment on what you are seeing when I turn the cards. So if there's something that really stirs in you and you really want to say it, just write it on the comments. Okay. Write it because that is an important part. That is an important piece of the collective reading, is for you to participate as well. Okay, so I am just a channel. I'm just going to spread the cards. I'm just going to turn them. I will tell the story that they are telling me. But if there's something there that really calls out your attention, please go ahead and tell us. Okay, share with us whatever it is that you are feeling. Okay. Osnor, most welcome. Most welcome. Okay. So I will turn the camera. Hopefully you will be able to see the cards. Uh, let me see. Okay. So just bear with me for a moment while I turn. And probably I will need, yeah, I will need some more light on that. Uh, okay. So that is way too. Let me see what I can do. How can I? Oh, I really need to get this straight, right? I'm so sorry for the technicalities. the universe is asking me to reframe these readings. Well, technically speaking, so I'm just putting the my light over here. Yeah, I think you will be able to see them, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think on the replay they will be a little better. Okay, so I will shuffle the cards and I will take 5 cards and I will explain the meaning of them. Wait, let me just adjust something here. Yeah, I think this way is working better. Moving this out of the way. Yeah, I think we are good. So I will shuffle and we will be asking the tarot, what is it that we should be focusing on in order to bring harmony to our situation? Okay, remember Libra is about bringing balance and harmony and beauty into every situation. And that's what we will be asking the tarot. Where or what should we be focusing on in order to bring that balance, to bring that harmony into our situation? Okay, so let's see. Let me shuffle first. Now let me just read the comment of Osner. You are saying negative self-talk. Well, this is a good moment to get rid of that. We were just discussing earlier about the energy of the Libra sign. And Libra is about self love. Look at that. And self love will bring you or will dissolve your negative self talk. Okay, so this is actually a very good moment to ask for that. So let's see if the tarot can help you with that. Okay. And one more. Okay, we are good to go. So I will take 5 cards, as I mentioned. First card is about the situation itself, like the present situation. What is it that is going on right now, right here and right now? Okay, in your life, either your inner life or your outer life. Okay. Second card is about what is challenging this situation, what underlies beneath it. So it manifests like this. Okay. What is it that you are being called maybe to acknowledge or to change? Third card, let me get some space here. Third card is about recent past. What was it that happened a few months ago, a few years ago, that is still influencing the way this situation is unfolding? Okay, what happened here? Maybe this is something that is no longer active, but it still has an influence on what's happening here. Fourth card is about the near future. Where is this situation going to? Where is it unfolding to if you do nothing about it? Okay. This is a bit, okay. Uh, just trying to, okay. Uh, so what is the tendency of all of this if you do nothing? Okay. Or if you do not acknowledge what is happening? And finally, the fifth card is the card, it is called the result card. So we are asking the title here, what should I be focusing on in order to bring that harmony or that beauty into my life or into my situation? Okay, so let's see one by one what the title has to tell us. Okay, so just some space so I can turn the cards one by one and show you. First card about the present situation. Ooh, It is called the messenger of earth. The messenger of earth is often the prince of the tarot. And so you are being asked to ground yourself, to bring that earth element. We can read it, mensageiro da terra. So terra means earth, mensageiro means messenger. And so you are being called to really come down to earth, to really ground yourself. Despite all the work, all the spiritual work that you have been doing, you are being called to place your feet directly into the earth so you can tap into a real life, almost like you are being called to live your own life. Okay, but for that, you really need to be grounded. You really need to be right here and right now. Like, practice your presence. Take care of your body. The earth element is all about that. Is about connecting with Mother Earth, is about taking care of your body, taking care of your finances also. So earth is the pentacles suit in more traditional kind of tarot. Okay, it's pentacles. So anything related with resources, earthly resources, this is the element. Okay, so you are really, really, really being called to put your feet down on earth. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your health, take care of your finances, take care of your job. Anything that is material that is tangible, that you can touch, really touch and sense with your five senses, that's what this card is all about. Okay, so let's see. So this is your present moment. Okay, let's see what is challenging this moment. What lies underneath that is maybe preventing you from putting your feet down to earth. Okay, of course, a lot of air. This is the 7 of air. Look at that. Look at all the birds, the ducks, the doves, the goose, everything that flies. Yeah, so maybe your head is way up in the clouds. And for that reason, you are not allowed to put your feet on into the earth. So this does not surprise me. This 7 of air really does not surprise me because air is all about thinking. It's all about concepts. It's all about idealization and fantasy and illusion and dreams. But these dreams, they are not tangible. So literally, you have been really up into the clouds with your thoughts. And you are being pulled down to make these dreams really manifest into your life. But because you are really up in the sky, it's really hard to get down to earth. So this is what you have been struggling with. A need to put your feet down and a, a pull back up to the air where you cannot manifest anything. Ideas without uh, uh, practical actions, they do not lead anywhere. Okay, they just remain ideas. They do not manifest. They need that practical action. The earth element is all about that. And because this is the messenger, even more. So maybe you have been receiving some signs, you have been feeling some pains that you don't know where they come, or something. Your body is probably calling out your attention so you can be down to earth. Bring yourself back down to earth. Okay, so this is like a photograph of the present moment. So let's see what is happening or what happened before that is still influencing all this airy life, this ideal life that you are dreaming about. And yet, or maybe another word for this is expectations. Maybe you have been expecting too much. You have been expecting for reality to match your dreams and are just waiting for it to happen. But the truth is, you need to manifest them. You need to touch, you need to have that practical action. Otherwise, this will just be this. It will not go anywhere. And you will feel frustrated because your dreams are not coming true. Okay. Let's see what is still influence something that happened in the past that is still influencing the way that you are experiencing the present situation. Okay. No, I cannot turn it. Okay. Oh, we have another seven. We have another seven. Look at that. But this is the seven of Earth, the same as this one. Sorry, the same as this one. So we have another element of Earth. And here we have a male figure. Can you see that? And this male figure is really turning to the past. Maybe you had, uh, I don't know, inherited some resources that allowed you to dream too high without the need to place your feet down to earth. So somehow you have been supported for the past years that and that support just propelled you higher in your thoughts and it did not teach you how to manifest things, how to make them happen. That's why you are struggling with it. Maybe. But this is really, yeah, because we have the seven here and we have the seven here. And sevens in the tarot, they are a lot about possibilities. Okay, so here you were presented with a lot of possibilities of resources. And here that allowed you to dream big with a lot of possibilities of dreams, with a lot of possibilities of different lives. But the practical side of life was forgotten. Okay, and we need the practical side of life to make it happen. That's hence the messenger here, just bringing you down to earth. Okay, so let's see. So this is still influencing what is happening here, the struggle between expectations and reality. And let's see where this leads to. Okay, what is the near future card going to tell us if we do nothing about it? This is the tendency. Okay. And the card is, oh, it's a page of air. So you will become even more ethereal. Can you see it? A lot of wings there. So you will become, this is like, uh, you will go higher, which is okay. Okay. Allow yourself to dream every time. Please do allow yourself to dream every time. But the thing is, you will become even more ethereal without acknowledging that life needs to be practical. Okay. We cannot live here as a spirit with no body. We need the body, we need the resources, we need the tangible, we need the visible in order to live here. Okay. Not just the invisible. The invisible is like a support, but we need to do. We need to put our hands into work every time. Just looking, don't look at the cards, just look at the colors, right? These are sky colors, cloudy, really up in the air. And these, they are bringing us down to earth. They are allowing us to see clearer. And so, please don't get me wrong, all elements are needed. If there are no ideas, if there are no dreams, nothing happens in real life. So we need to dream. We need to have all these concepts of what beauty is, what love is, of what harmony is. But we really need to bring them down to earth and make them happen. They cannot live just as expectations. Okay, so let's see what the result card has to tell us about this, and what should we be focusing on in order to really bring our ideas into earth, into reality, our expectations into reality, because we need to do something. We really need to do something about this. So let's see what the tarot has to tell us. Where should we be focusing on? Ooh, look at that. A water, a water card. Four of water. So this is the Four of Cups in the traditional tarot deck. And water is all about emotions. And particularly the Four of Cups or the Four of Water is about seeing what we already have and not keep dreaming about what we don't have. So this is for us to acknowledge what already exists in our lives and adjust the expectations. We really need that. We really need that. Remember the bubbles of thoughts we were meditating with before? Yeah, look at these bubbles. Same thing. Here, there's a mix. There's a mix about what we think it should be and what it really is. Okay, again, some expectations come along these cards, but we are being asked to tap into our emotions so we can acknowledge and be grateful for what we already have and stop feeling a lack of something that we don't have. Because the more you feel something is lacking, the more you feed that. So the lack or the lacking keeps on coming and keeps on developing. If we acknowledge and be grateful for what we already have, what's really in front of us, yeah, then we can practice gratitude. And our feelings, they go higher, and expectations, they go lower. And expectations going lower allows us to meet them, right? It allows us to meet them. And so we don't feel frustrated or angry because we cannot reach them. We cannot reach them because they are too high. But we can adjust them by tapping into our feelings. Yeah, instead of letting ourselves fly away. Acknowledge what you have. Be grateful for what you already have. Tap into your own feelings. Adjusting this will adjust the expectations, which means that we can put our feet into the ground and make our dreams come true because we are practical on that. Okay. So Sophie is asking, what if the tangible takes us away from spiritual? That is not possible. That is not possible because you are a spirit in a body. So you are always spiritual. And of course, you need to balance. Every time we need to balance everything. Remember, this is Libra season. Maybe what we need to balance is that the tangible or the practical side of life with the spiritual side of life. Bring spirituality down to earth. That's the only way we can truly experience the spirit in our body. There's no other way. Because we are here in this moment, in this lifetime, in this body, in this life. So we are here to experience, for our spirit to experience this life right here and right now. So the best thing we can do for our spirit, for our soul, is to come down to earth and really inhabit the earth, right? And if we are here on Inside Timer, it means that we already know that we are a spirit in a body. So the tangible part will never take us away from spiritual, because we already have that in us. We already have that habit in us. So we are connecting. Because being spiritual doesn't mean that you are tapping into the spiritual world or realm every single day. It doesn't mean that. It means that you know the connection, you know the way how to reach it. You already learned the way. So once you have learned it, you cannot unlearn it. So the tangible will never take you away from spiritual. But that is an excellent question. Thank you for asking. Okay. Does anyone would like to say anything? Did any of these resonate somehow with your life right now? Do you need to ask something while the cards are still here? So go ahead and do it. We still have some time. And even if you look at the colors of these colors are really similar. The white from the blue from the water. Well, of course, under this light, it doesn't seem like that, but they are similar, especially here with the color of the water. So it calls on us. Sophie says, I'm too caught up in tangible. Well, but you are here, Sophie. You are here. I mean, here, on this live, on connected on Inside Timer. So it is there. It is there. Okay. Don't think it. I know you may experience maybe some disconnection, but you are here. And this is a form of self love. And any form of self love is a connection with spirituality, because you are connecting with your spirit. You are connecting with your own soul by taking care of yourself, by taking care of your body. You are taking care of your spirit as well. Hosner says, totally. Kanu, I want to ask, how would this apply to my love life right now? Well, let go of expectations. Expectations are too high. Like the sky is so much in my head, but there's no direct communication. But telepathically, there's a lot going on. He doesn't respond to my messages. I don't know what to do. Let go of expectations. Bring yourself back to reality. If he's not answering your messages, guess what? The answer is there already. Even if you feel it telepathically, which is really an air element. These two are taking over you. Okay. The air element is taking over you because you keep um, uh, the guy keeps appearing in your head. Maybe you need to bring your heart into the equation and look at what you have right now instead of focusing on what you don't have. Yeah. Osnur, how can I practice self-love? Well, self-love is any ritual that you may have even if it's just 5 minutes for you to be with yourself. 5 minutes a day. Oh, we have a cat. We have a cat. Okay. No, we don't have a cat. Um, Self-love is taking time to take care of yourself. Whether it is by writing, by meditating, by dreaming in a wake state, by painting, by dancing, anything, by cooking, anything you feel comfortable in doing and your heart smiles when you do it, that is self-care. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day. That is self-care. And when you practice self-care, automatically you practice self-love. Okay. It doesn't work like, oh, now you go and hug yourself. Doesn't work like that. You really need to engage in something that makes your heart smile. Okay, what is it? Can you think? Like, can you share any activity that you enjoy doing that really makes your heart smile? It can be anything. It can be, I don't know, building Legos. I don't know. I'm just saying. You say meditation, so that once you are practicing meditation, you are practicing self-love because you are creating space for you to love yourself. Taking care is an act of love at all times. Kanu, you are asking, what should I look at in my heart? And how will I know it's coming from my heart? Well, because your head will not be on the way, you will not experience doubt, you will experience expansion. You will experience joy and not doubt, and not overthinking, and not overwhelming, not second guessing yourself. Those, they come from the mind. Expansion and joy comes from the heart. Gratitude comes from the heart. You should look into your heart for what is it that you already have in your life and that you are not acknowledging enough. You need to practice gratitude to open up your heart. And Robin says, laying with my kittens. Yes, that's just a marvelous way to experience and practice self-love and self-care. Okay, I will change cameras once more so we can wrap up the session here. Okay. Okay. Would anyone would like to say anything else? Let me just put, ooh, too much light. Okay, just a little bit. Sorry. I really need to understand how this works. Okay. So did this reading something fell? Did this reading resonate with you? Did not resonate with you? Managing? Yay. Yay. Um, Oscar says, how can we know that spirit is talking to us? You will feel inspired. Inspired. That's what spirit does. It inspires us. You feel like a something, like a spark inside yourself. Sometimes it's so subtle. It is so, so subtle. But your heart, there's something that happens in your heart. Listen to your heart. Your heart knows. Your body knows. Whenever you feel goosebumps, something is happening there. Whenever you see synchronicities, something is happening there. Mira, thank you, Alexandra. Powerful message, right? Hi, Carla from New Zealand. Good morning, good evening from Portugal. Osner says it resonates a lot. Canu, yes, it was beautiful. Carla, have you got time for another reading today? Oh, this was a collective reading, so I was not reading one-on-one. Okay. Osner says, like now, like now. Oh, Mira, thank you so much. You were answering Carla. This was our collective reading. Thank you. You just came. Okay. This so this session is being recorded, although there's not a good lighting, but this is being recorded. And if you'd like to access it, to revisit it, please send me a message on my profile here, and I will let you know how. Okay. Because they are uploaded in a different platform, and I will not advertise that. But yeah, feel free to reach out. Okay, anytime, anytime. Carla, the lighting is lovely. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's just, I was just trying to put some, I'm using my lantern from my phone just to illuminate a little bit more because it's really dark in here. And I want you to see the cards. But yeah, yeah. Mira. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Osnor, how can we know that we can channel? You just know. You just know because channeling, first of all, is something beyond yourself. It's something that you cannot help it. We just have to be careful when it's the ego talking. Okay. Um, and I cannot tell you that it takes practice. Of course it does, like everything in life, it takes practice. But it is a feeling. It does not come from here. It doesn't come from our mind. It really comes from our heart. I cannot stress this enough. It really comes from our hearts. There's a, but it is different for everyone. That I can tell you. It's different for everyone. For me, I can tell when I'm channeling, especially when I'm writing, I know when I'm channeling. Because I feel like it's a, how can I translate? Because there's no translation. It's like my heart has a cling. It has like a bell. I feel it like a bell inside my heart. And so I know I am channeling. Okay. But this is something that I have had since ever, since I was a kid. But I didn't know I was channeling. Okay. I didn't know. Now I know because I am aware of it, but I didn't know. Um, Osner, do you know whom you channel? There's no specific. There's no specific here. With me, there's no specific. It doesn't mean that with other people. Maybe there is a specific spirit or group of spirits or whatever. For me, it is not. It's just the way I feel it. It's just information that comes to me. Okay, information that comes to me, and I need to share. Can you see or just feel? I feel. I just feel I don't see anything. Well, unless, of course, I'm in a meditative state. And sometimes I see, but I need to be like really calm and tuning in uh, for me to see. And I need to ask to see. Otherwise, I just feel. I just feel. Mira, same. I sometimes feel it's from my higher self of the or the divine. Exactly. Mira, exactly. Sophie, it's possible to be intangible while being in spiritual, right? Yes. Yes, Sophie, it is possible. It is possible because you are intangible, because life happens, right? Life happens and you need to, well, you need to address it. You need to do things. You need to sleep. You need to work. You need to cook or at least eat, right? You need to do things in order for things to happen. And at the same time, you are connecting with spirit when you meditate, when you pause for yourself, when you close your eyes, um, when you just feel like you are um, connected with the whatever it is that surrounds you. Even when it's raining and you are listening to the rain, you are being spiritual because you are bringing that beauty and oh, I don't know how to describe it, that awesomeness of being right here and right now, like the cicadas in the background, right? This is our spirit connecting with them because they are part of nature and we are part of nature. And so we are always being spiritual. Osner says, I can't see neither. Sophie, can we work while spirit? Of course. Of course. One thing does not, well, they are not separate. I know this is, at first, it's kind of hard to understand, but they are not separate. Okay. Because we need to be in the tangible because we chose to be here and right now. So we cannot flee away from that. And to be here, we need to work because we need to contribute. We have a mission. We all have a mission. We all have a purpose. Even if we do not know which one it is, sometimes it takes years and decades to understand which purpose is that or which mission is that. But we still need to work. We need to do something. We cannot just be there laying around, right? We need to do something. And at the same time, we can always connect with spirit. Always, always, always. Because it's already there. It's inside of us. It lives in our hearts. It lives in our connection with the universe, with our connection with Mother Nature, with the elements, with meditation. Osner says, I struggle with doubts because my sister tells me I am almost crazy. Do you agree with her? That's the first question. Do you agree with her? Normally not. So maybe you need to find out for yourself first. Where in your life do you feel crazy? Write it down because sometimes there are situations that drive us crazy. Yeah, we are here. We are humans, right? Living this experience, but we are humans. So there are some situations that drive us crazy. And if they do, why is that? Investigate on that, Osner. Investigate it. And then once you investigate it, you can talk to your sister. Probably she's one of people that knows you the best. Um, talk to her and show her the evidence. But first of all, please do not understand yourself through the lenses of other people. You need to understand yourself and know yourself through your own lenses. Okay, of course, we know how we are, how we operate when we connect with the others because we have feedbacks and we have mirrors that mirror back to us how we are behaving, how we are feeling, how we are thinking. But that does not dictate who we are at our essence. So this investigation, it is needed. From time to time, it is needed. Am I really crazy? Why? What drives me crazy? And you're asking, what is your mission? My mission? I don't know. I know it is being here and talking about this. That is one part of my mission. To share the knowledge that I know. Okay. That I know because I understand knowledge is not mine to keep it. No, knowledge comes and I really need to share it. This is something bigger than me. Share what I know is bigger than me. And you are asking, am I really feeling things? I don't know. You need to understand that. And you need to, if you are, when in doubt, search for someone that can help you, either a doctor, a therapist, um, a psychologist. Try to understand what is real and what is not. That is the first step. Okay. But you really need to do the work. If you are having all those doubts, you really need to do the work. You need to let go of expectations, whatever they are, and really come down to earth, Osner. That I can tell you. And please do not see thyself just through the lenses of other people. Understand yourself first. That is very important. Okay? Very, very important. Okay, so we are coming to the end of our session here together. Um, we will have a full moon session in 2 weeks' time. Let me check. Oh, I need to check here. Let me check which day, because it's not posted yet. So the full moon will be on November 5th. So probably we will have a session on November 5th. Let me just check my calendar here so I know. So it's a Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. I think it will work. A Wednesday. We will be here. Osner, or are these self-talks? It can be self-talk because you are in doubt. Okay. You are in doubt. So doubt does that to us, unfortunately. Hence, you need to strengthen your foundations, your self-love, by taking care of yourself first, and then understand what is really happening. Okay, you're most welcome. Most welcome. Everyone, it was lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for your presence, your participation, everything. And let me know if you'd like to revisit this session. Send me a message here on Insight Timer so I can tell you how to get there. Okay. And also in the meantime, feel free to follow me on social media, which is on Instagram. You can find me as the Feminine Path Project, which is not just for the ladies. Okay. Uh, on Facebook, you can find me as my business name, which is Amar Sintra, or just search for my own name, and you will also find me on both these social medias. I don't use anything else. I don't have, I don't even have the time to update what is going on. So my Instagram is really dead for the moment. But eventually someday I will reconnect with it again. But you have all my contacts there. You can reach me through direct message. You can do whatever. To just message me. Okay. If you'd like, if you have any questions regarding this session, regarding anything, just let me know. I'll be very, very happy to answer back. And Mira, so grateful I got to be here today, a couple of days before my birthday. Yay! Thank you, Alexandra. Most welcome, dear Mira. Most, most welcome. So happy for you to be here. And happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your new cycle ahead. And if not earlier, I hope to see you during the full moon, which will be at the same time as we were here today. I will not promise I will have a better lightning by the time, but well, I promise you my presence. That I can promise you. And so feel free to reach out. Feel free to follow me here on Insight Timer, to send me a message, to follow me on social media. And I would love to connect anytime soon. Okay, so lots and lots of love. Ooh, the hearts coming down. Thank you, coming out of my heart, literally, right? Heart smiling. This is how I feel. Yeah, this is a good way. This is a good way to express how I feel when I channel. Mita, thank you. I'm the second day of Scorpio. Lighting is very cozy. Love it. Okay, so I will not do anything if you like the lightning. Eleanor, can I see this again? Yes, you can, Eleanor. You can just send me a message here on my profile on Insight Timer, and I will let you know how. Okay, I will send you the link for you to see it again. I don't know if I can post it today, maybe today, yeah, later today, or probably tomorrow during the day. I will upload it to that platform so you can see it again. Okay. And I know my newsletters are in pause or on pause, but I usually send a newsletter like every other month or every time I need to say something, I send a newsletter. So if you'd like to be on my mailing list, you can also send me a message here on Insight Timer and I will add you to the mailing list. I haven't done an equinox newsletter this year because some of you don't know, but I'm also a teacher, a primary teacher. And this year I decided to get back to school. So I'm there with the kids and it has been very intense. Well, that is another part of my mission. Look at that. I just remembered that is another part of my mission to be with the kids, the next generation. And they were, ooh, and I'm saying this and I'm feeling goosebumps all over. Um, they have been calling me to get back to school. So I know I need to be there, just to hold them, to understand them, to let them know that it is okay for them to be sensible because they are. This next generation is really sensitive, really sensitive. Well, it's different. It's different. And so not just sharing the knowledge with the grown-ups, but with the little ones as well. As well. Sidonia, obrigada. It is beautiful. I love being there. So that means that the time that I have to write the newsletter, a proper newsletter, is not, I'm not finding some time during my day to do that. But I think in the next month, something will change. Because now that I know the kids, I come to know them since September, so 1 month. And I have been knowing them, so it gets easier to plan for their lessons. And once I do that, I'm all again available to write those newsletters. Okay. So feel free to reach out. Feel free to drop me your email address on my inbox here on Insight Timer so I can add you for the next newsletter. Usually the newsletter has the replays of a lot of things that happen throughout the year. Okay. And some things that will happen in the future. So feel free to join. Okay. It was lovely once more to have you here. Have a lovely day ahead, a lovely evening ahead, if that's the case. And I see you. Have a beautiful new moon. Have a beautiful lunar cycle in the sign of Libra, bringing that calmness, that harmony, that balance to your situation. Loving yourself. Okay, this is really important. Loving yourself. And I hope to see you on the full moon. Okay. Mwah. Lots of love, darlings. Lots and lots of love. Stay safe and take care.